Okay, so I'm basically gonna do a breakdown of all the trips that are there and what you need to bring and all this other cool stuff. This is gonna be my first time traveling. Like I said, I might do a video about it, but I might not do it on this channel. I think this channel is only gonna have like maybe 2 or 3 videos discussing, in case anybody wants to use EF College Break for a trip. I'm not a sponsor by any means. I just felt, because I'm always using the internet for answers and for help, that I might actually want to give back one of these days. Yeah, and I'm also pretty bored. Anyway, so I'm from New York City, so if you see anything right here, it's gonna tell you New York. And basically, I'm only gonna be talking about the summer trips. If you want to check out the New Year's trip and the spring trip, check it out yourself. But they go by price range, and they do Costa Rica's Adventure, which is 10 days, and that's pretty much $2,100. Sorry about this. They do Emerald, which is in Ireland, for 9 days. That's the one I'm doing, and we can talk about this for a good second. So basically, how this works is, you take your trip, you book. Like I said, I'm from New York. They tell me to select the day I want to depart. I'm going to be doing it July 7th next year, and so make my default gateway, and so they want me to calculate, and I'll be paying the $255 a month and all the other stuff. If you really want to see details about this and like how you really book, you can go to my first video, and this is like a map showing you where you're going to be going, and they have a little list of what you're going to be doing. They have an itinerary where in PDF form, where they tell you, I'm sorry, I'm just trying to focus, but I guess it's not going to focus for right now. And day 1, we do an overnight flight, so make sure you're comfortable, you're relaxed, you're not, trying to look all cute, because there's going to be about 15 to 20 people there that are going to be all new, or not, because you might be going with a friend, but most of them are going to be new. You're going to have these new partners to travel with, so don't try to look all cute and stuff. Try to look nice, but your trip's gonna be long, especially if you're traveling from New York to freaking Ireland. It's gonna be more than a couple of hours. So the first day, overnight flight. Second day, we're arriving to Dublin at a Guinness store. Then we're going to the St. Patrick's Cathedral. The third day, fourth day, Cork, and we're gonna be sightseeing with the travel tour. Then we're going to Kerry, which is basically, I guess, a little cool area, and then a village. 7th day, we're going to Galway. I don't know if I'm saying that right. And I guess at night we're gonna get some free time. And then we're gonna do 8th day, we're gonna do an excursion, which is really cool, which is probably like something fun that we can do. And I did see in the video that they were like riding bikes and climbing rocks, which is a thing that I like, not people like, hiking and all that crap. So they're gonna be doing that, and they're gonna offer us a farewell drink, and then we fly back home. Now, just letting you know really quickly, they tell you what's included. They tell you the round trip, that the travel fares between the cities, the breakfast daily, so you're gonna get fed every morning. Full-time tours, sightseeing, hotels are included. The hotels are usually 3 to 4 stars, so it's not bad. Welcome dinner, farewell drinks, walking tours, and then entrance to attractions. Optional excursions, they don't have any, but if they did, they would tell you like the price and everything. For this one, they don't have it. Make sure that you come with at least $500, $400 to $500 at least, because you don't know how much they charge for food. You don't know how much they charge for a lot of things, so you really gotta make sure that you have the money. So back to the trips that they have. They have Germany, Italy, and Switzerland for $2,500. They have Spanish Fiesta, where I think they go to Spain, different parts of Spain. And for this one, they have like a lot of days, and this is $2,500. London, Paris, and Barcelona, $2,700. Little Italy is literally fantastic. I saw it, I wanted to go. I don't think I'll be able to go this year. Well, I mean next year, but maybe if I save up my money and things happen well, I'll be able to go do this. And this is 12 days, and it is $2,800. London, Paris, and Rome. It's pretty cool, 12 days, but just letting you know, you go from this place to this place. I think you have like 3 days each at each place. Next one is Amsterdam, Paris, and London for $3,000. The next one is Spain, France, and Italy, which is $3,100. I hope you're understanding when I say hundreds. I mean like 3,100. I'm just summing it up. I'm not saying the exact price because you'll go online. They also have Greece, which is pretty cool. 3,100. Beijing, Shanghai, Hong Kong. I want to do this so bad. 12 days, 3,200. Then they go to Italy and Greece. Ooh, 3,200. Then they do a full road European trip, 3,300. For 15 days. They do Thailand, exotic, beautiful, just amazing, for 14 days for 3,300. They do a European adventure for 17 days, which is 3,700. They do Greece, Turkey, Italy. I read that backwards a little bit. For 3,800. They do the European panorama, which is basically all of Europe, for 25 days for 4,000. They do Europe up and down for 4,100, which is 18 days. They do Japan for 4,200. They do South Africa for 4,300. They do a grand tour of Europe, so it's like everywhere for 30 days. Then they also do a Australian and New Zealand trip for 21 days. They do a tour of Asia for 22 days. Oh, sorry. The New Zealand is 5,100. The Grand Tour of Asia is 5,200. And the ultimate European trip, which is like crazy, that's 3,500. Now this one, let me just give you a little tip about all of these right now, is that you're going to be traveling a lot. You're going to be moving up and down, and you honestly need to pack light. Now I wanted to talk about traveling tips. So funny, they say in 2 words, pack light, because you're going to be walking up and down. You're not going to be staying in the hotels for long, maybe 1 day, 2 at most. So they basically say pack the necessities and know where you're going and pack for that moment. They tell you can print out this in a list form. Have a laundry bag. They're not going to have like a place where you can be in a hotel and you're like, is there a washer and dryer so I can like clean my clothes? No, they're not going to have that. And if you're Caribbean, you could just hand wash your clothes the night before, squeeze them, hanging out so they can dry so you're not all funky. So they say, carry 2 cute outfits. Make sure you have your passport, a copy of your passport, a copy of your flight and itinerary, walking shoes, 2 cute outfits because you might be going out for like night drinks and all other stuff. And then if you're traveling in the summer, bring a light sweater because you don't know how cold it gets. Because I know sometimes, like in certain countries, it's hot like fire during the day, and as soon as it hits nighttime, you wonder how the hell is it freezing. They sing bring your iPod if you want, listen to music as you travel. Bring your camera with extra batteries. I don't know if you want to bring like your fancy cameras because you don't want to feel like losing it. And get converters or adapters. So basically your charger outlet, see if they have it in different forms for different countries, because obviously if you're going to a part in Europe, they might not have the right adapter for you. And lucky thing, I just got a tablet from my father, which I really appreciate, and it has converters, so I'll be able to change them. Now, next thing you want to bring is your cell phone, but like not at the same time, because you really don't need it. Plus they'll probably charge international calls, but you do want to have it in a safe place in your luggage bag, so that when you land on the plane, somebody will be able to pick you up, or however you're getting home. Bring credit cards and all that stuff, so you'll have money to go. Make sure also that your card will be able to work in other countries, just on the safe side, or not even that, the bank that you have. Because it's like, sometimes it's like, say I want to take out money and your bank is not over here, you know what I mean? Like, Chase is everywhere, but you don't know if that's like not a thing over in whatever country you're gonna be in. And if they usually have Chase banks everywhere, like how they have it everywhere where I live, you know what I mean? So make sure you also check out the country and how convenient are your cards and all that stuff. Make sure for cash that you go to your local bank to exchange at least $100 from US to the local currency, so that, because some places might not want to take European cash, or what if you wanted to buy something, they really don't know how to convert it at the moment, because you're going to like a local area and they're like, what the hell is this? I don't want this. You know what I mean? Or maybe you don't have any money at the moment where you can just go to the place and change your money. You don't want to change all your money at once. So make sure you bring, what is this? Enough medication if you need to bring it in case anything happens with you. Like if prescription, bring sunglasses, sunshade, whatever, umbrella. Make sure you bring an umbrella, because you never know if it's raining. And a journal travel in case you want to document your stuff. But I'll be doing a video documentary, so it's all the have an address in case anything happens to you. The people can call. And also a washcloth, a towel. Many hotels in Europe do not provide washcloths in the room. Bath towels and hand towels are available. So it's like, you never know. So bring a loofah. Now let's go on to money. They say use ATMs and credit cards. Best way to to get money abroad is to get a goods exchange rate, so that when you take out as much as you want or as little as you want, and probably won't have a big fee, because usually they'll probably charge you a little bit more. So make sure you go to your bank and check out and see, and let them know you're traveling outside the country, that you're going abroad, because sometimes cards will cancel. This is true, I know. Cards will cancel if they realize they're outside the country, and it's like, hey, you're charging for this. You're charging for this. Swipe, you're charging for this. We're going to cut it off. So let them know. Have a daily budget. See, they say they recommend $60 per day. Let's do a little math here. So I'm going to the Ireland trip right now, and I said to carry at least $400 to $500 at least, and say that you spend $60 a day, like $30 on a meal maybe, and all whatever. And so the trip is 9 days, so 60 times 9, that's $540. So make sure you know how much you want to budget yourself.